Okay guys, I'm pissed. I recorded for about 45 minutes to maybe an hour. And when I tried to save the AVI, basically the computer said, nope, can't open it. And then it popped up Firefox and it's like, cannot find could not open this file, and then the file just somehow disappears. This has happened twice in a row now. So basically what this means is that I can't record past 1 hour. That's great. I did it for the flow rush. Was barely under an hour, so that's why it worked. But no, I ran into this problem twice. And as I said before, it looks like I'm in, hey look, I'm in a foreign spot on the 7th floor. Alright, yeah, see this? See this? See this? Yeah, I'm in a foreign spot on the 7th floor. This is the reason for any of you anti-save state people that I'm using save states. Okay? See, look. I go to load state. There's a nice section of saves, load states from, you're going to see some from like the 15th and 14th of August. And I'll go to load state 3. And I'm back all the way here before I even did any of that shit. As you can tell, I have not done the 6th floor. Yeah, see? See? No problems now. This is why I use save states. This is the entire explanation of why I have to use save states. Is when recordings like that screw the fuck up. Alright? I'm gonna try to keep these to as close to 20 minutes as possible from now on. Now that I've gotten that little rant out of the way, let's actually do this part. I'm going to cut to Olympia, where we met her last time. I'm going to see you guys in a bit. Alright, and we're back. You drive through the Labyrinth's halls and reach an area where you once met Olympia. Now, though the girl is nowhere to be found, you search for her must go on. Just go back where you found her the previous time, and you're going to be through a wall. This is another one of those points in the game where you have to use shortcuts to progress through the game, making it crystal clear that, hey, doofus, gotta go through here. Follow her. Basically, yeah, you're just following her. Down there is a nice guy who sells stuff. We're not going that way. But I'm gonna give you the gist of what he does down there is, the first time you visit him, he'll give you a free medica, and basically he overcharges everything. He sells Etrian threads for 150. That's probably the best thing there. And even then, it's still more expensive than the shop. And he sells rapiers for 4,000. And even though that isn't a weapon we don't quite have access to yet, we'll have access to it very soon, so it's not worth it again. And once again, it's a lot cheaper in the shop. This is just a random dead end. You shouldn't actually bother going down here. Whoops. Art of mapping wrong. Alright. Let's move on. I'm starting to get over it. Is first of all, as I said before at the beginning of this video, is that I had 2 fails. First time it wasn't with this floor, it was with me showing off the farm, me training off the farm team. And I was planning on making a music video for that, but it ended up not catching that, so it's like, okay, that's fine, it's okay if I miss that. And then I did that the 7th floor recording, and it failed, and it's like, really? Hour 10 minutes failed on this computer? Because this computer is a beast. So, I looked up online and figured it out, is that with certain codecs, that things are gonna fuck up if you go on too long. And that really peeved me off, and that's why I was kind of pissed at the beginning of this video. It's like, It's because that happened again, and basically all this means is that I actually have to start restricting myself to about 30 minutes, and try to only make the cuts not as long, and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind as I do these future parts. So far the video has been going on for maybe 7 minutes for recording time, and about 3 minutes for just actual video time. So I'm just gonna have to keep that in mind, and try to do stuff faster, and actually cut off every once in a while. As you turn for Olympia, run into the young man Codec, who you remember well. When the young man notices you, he worked over hurriedly, his countenance serene. Word has reached me the Synodus that you wish to pursue the women. Is that so? Codec's icy gaze fixed upon you as he slowly raises a finger to point the deeps into the labyrinth. Sentries are mobilized to search for her as well. We have little progress yet. A number of them, however, reported fish creatures were in pursuit of the woman. My men are no match for the foul fish of the grotto, nor am I. I leave this to you, Zarian. The young man finishes his short speech, points to the southern door, and moves to leave. I'll be posted to the sentry's base camp in the hall ahead. Alert me if anything comes up. It is true that the path he indicates leads to the hall, from which he sense no monsters. It seems ideal roost from which to devise a plan for the issue. If you have anything to report or conversely questions to ask, you can find me there. Find a sentry patrolling this area. They may have information for you. And he begins to trek to some campground. Woohoo! You must continue forth as outlined in the mission and find Olympia. Now, this kind of proves about the compass rose of this game is that your map always points north, going up. Up is north. It's just another one of those things that proves that's how the compass rose works. Down here it's probably a square room with a camp spot in the middle, like every other camp spot room. Besides the one on the second floor. Essentially. And alright, let's go up here. Shortcut that way, that's great. So go visit this guy. While searching for Olympia, you spot a figure ahead which appears to be one of the sentries. You must be from Zarian. The Senatus told us about you, glad to have you out there, but you don't find the woman you're looking for this way, it's a dead end ahead. Though, if there's no road ahead, I'm wondering where everyone who's headed that way went. And yeah, you keep speaking nonsense. I'll go this way. Actually, I'll go back that way and run into a fight real fast. And meet the coral octopi. Also meet the fact that since I changed to a farm team, I forgot to reapply the charge tactic and stuff. You have to do that when you change teams. That's one disadvantage of the farm teams if you forget to do that. And please don't headbind please don't headbind Zara, please don't headbind Zara, please don't headbind Zara. Yes, okay, good. Headbind Vincent, that's fine. Headbind Zara, I'm gonna be mad at you. The coral octopus does not have any elemental weakness. I should know. I had a freaking failed recording where I tested every weakness. That's just gonna bite me for the rest of this, is knowing that I actually have to keep retaining. And the reason for this actually is that the FOE rush, I just checked before I restarted this again. The FOE rush took an hour and 4. So the main reason is because I actually upped the quality of the video a little bit. And now I downed it back to what it was when I did the faux rush, which was at a 75% quality rather than the 85% quality. Apparently, that's half the issues if I'm trying to run higher quality. I'm ending up using more RAM. And that's what others have been telling me as well about when I accessed this issue yesterday on a forum. So that might explain it. That's enough about recording issues. I know many of you don't want to hear about the hassle about that, but know, when again, that happens, and that's the only reason I use save states when I do. Okay, here's another red FOE, much like the Raiding Tyrant. If you become within 2 spaces of him, he goes aggro on you and starts chasing you. He has this extremely simple pattern. It's not that hard to avoid. Extremely simple to get around. Overall, not a hard guy. The hard part is when you run into him and he kicks your ass, which inevitably will happen. And we're at a 4-way intersection. I believe I want to go left. Oh, also, oh yeah, use your FOE symbol to mark them, because you're not going to be coming within those 2 spaces. It's hard to remember where exactly they're at. Alright, now the last thing, also, when these guys are chasing you and you run into a random encounter, run. Run, 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 run. Just run. I guarantee you, if you don't run, you're gonna have your blood and guts everywhere, and it's not gonna be pretty. At all. Also, I got blindsided with this set, so now my defense is lowered, the high enough exists, and the coral octopus is here to headbind everybody. That's great. Just what I always wanted. Sarcasm, sarcasm. So let's just start beating these guys up. Not that hard. Actually, I should get these guys to start attacking the octopi, since Zara's going to finish off the Hyanet. We'll have Kiera attack it just in case. This is why I'm glad Zara is not the one who moves last. Alright. That should kill the Hyanep. Nope. Yeah, well, Vincent did. Okay, good. Now let's finish off the octopus with a nice auto. Safe auto, duh. Okay, okay. No, okay, no advertising, sorry. Yeah. And got a tough tentacle off him. Okay. Over this way is another one. Oh joy, because we love these guys so much. It apparently does that. He's probably gonna exist up there. I'm gonna guess that this happens because I just had a failed recording of this and I kind of know the map, which is just unfortunate for me and you. Not really for you, more for me. There's probably a shortcut down here somewhere. I'm too lazy to find out. Blah blah blah. Go in a circle, and you'll stop. No, okay, nope, nope. I don't care. Get out. Nope, not facing you. Totally not facing you, and you're not worth it. Get out of there. And once you move here, he gets off your tail. But if you're still at that spot right there, he's gonna chase you. And we get an Amrita too. Awesome. And then you just do this same shenanigans again. I'm going to check the wall. That's one way to check for shortcuts. Apparently there's one right here. But you can't access it from this side. That's great. Also, I'm going to be kind of doing a unique test on this one. I kind of wanted to know is if I went to the 8th floor, would I be unable to get the 7th floor quest? And also, thanks to Falzer for picking this out, if you get a preemptive strike, you should always be able to flee with at least one person. Typically, that's what he said, but there was some unable to flees in there, so I'm kind of questioning it, but I still think it's kind of true that maybe the flee chance may be increased if it's a preemptive strike, but I am yet to see if it actually is. So, as we get preemptive strikes and I have to run, if I ever have that situation again, we're going to be testing that. I mean, someone fled that time, but I'm still not sure if it's a 100% chance. Because we had some unable to flees in there. It might be totally possible to get stuck in all cases. Okay, obviously there's an FOE 2 squares in. He's right there. And we're about to visit him again. Awesome. At this intersection, you have a choice. If you want to actually make progress, go to the east. If you don't want to actually make progress, just go straight north and it's going to be right up your alley. Gonna go this way. Gonna go this way some more. Up, over, and around. Like this. And we're gonna meet this guy. Thought there was someone here. Apparently it's just a dead end, so I stand corrected. Oh, meet the King Starfish. He is a royal pain in the face. Why is this thing being unstable? Oh, that... Sorry if I've been neglected. Oh, that's in one of the abilities of the King Starfish. Also, let me guess, everyone, he covered for him. Great, everyone start getting what the f is going on? Apparently some wires are getting tangled or something. Okay, start killing the red starfish before he becomes a royal pain. You kill the hermit and attack the red one. When the king starfish is with a red starfish and a blue starfish, he will get a combo attack which will hit everyone and then heal himself massively. So when he starts summoning friends, you start killing his friends unless you can kill him much faster. Also, he has 2 drops. He has the Silical Sucker and he has the King Core. To get the King Core, it's just one of his basic drops. But to get his other item, you have to kill him with a piercing attack. That means with the lance or with a fleuret. Or, not a fleuret per se, but like one of those pointy sticks. Yeah, accurate description. One of those pointy sticks, no. I'm going to test for elemental weaknesses. Also, he has life absorb just like the bog lurkers on the first stratum. I know we didn't see the bog lurkers for the first stratum. So half of you are like, what? But half of you are going to know what I'm talking about. It has a life absorb attack, and so do they. So I'm just kind of spouting a similarity between the two. And I think just like the rest of the Starfish, he has absolutely no weakness, or that's easy to determine. And he just summoned 2 reds. He summons 3 times. He will summon 1 blue. He has a chance of summoning 1 blue, 1 red, or 2 reds. If the blues are usually harder to take out, but if he summons the 2 reds, you want to take out the King Core. If he summons 1 red, you want to take out the red Starfish before he summons the blue one, and if he summons the blue one, you try to kill that before he summons a red one. That's kind of the order of killings, if in certain situations. Also, Zera's out of TP. How unfortunate. Did I just say unfortunate? That's such a word. Alright. Actually, yeah, you finish that off, you give firearms, and everyone else starts smashing that Starfish over there. Alright. And I think, after this fight, I'm going to cut off this part. So, this has been Life Rig. I'm gonna say bye now. Bye-bye.